Hi there, Richard Matheru here, and today I'm going to give you 3 specific fundamentals that you can take action on straight away to create success in whatever home-based business that you're in. These work for affiliate marketing, network marketing, whatever you want to do. Basically, there's a fundamental mistake that you're probably making. I want to address that, at least highlight it for you first, so you can stop that. But these 3 fundamentals that I'm going to give you, and you can take action on these straight away and see some real tangible results, which I think, speed of success is important. They really are going to perhaps let you know where you've been going wrong. So if you feel like you're missing something right now, it's probably going to solve that for you, or at least give you a clear plan of action, so you can throw yourself into something to build your business because there's light at the end of the tunnel. So anyway, that fundamental mistake you're probably making, I want you to be mindful about the pressures that you're under and how that's affecting your activities. You've probably got financial pressure. A lot of people who enter this industry do. I did when I first started. So maybe time is of the essence. You need to go fast. You need to sell some product or recruit some people very quickly to solve that financial situation. Or maybe you really are, maybe you have an illness, mental or physical, that really requires you to get out of a sticky situation. But whatever it is, be very mindful of how that's affecting your actions. It can be negatively. It can spill over into desperation, and it can also make you do silly things that you wouldn't normally do. Step aside from yourself for a second. Think to yourself, what would I do if I was successful? How would I approach this? What would I do if I was a big business owner, or if I knew exactly what I was doing, or if I had confidence, or if I had posture, or if I was bolder? Those kind of qualities, and see what the difference is in terms of your initial reaction based on that desperation and need, and then taking a deep breath and thinking about the successful mindset and how that you would approach it. It's going to stop you doing some silly things, and it's also going to allow you to just take a deep breath and be able to build a successful business quicker. So that's just a kind of a mindset thing I wanted to give you to switch you on straight away. The 3 fundamental points form a foundation. Let's dive into those. So number 1, ask yourself this question right now. So I've got a bit of a cold hanging around. How many people have viewed your company information today? How many people have you exposed to what you do? Whether that's a webinar, an online presentation, a DVD, if you're doing it in person. How many? How many yesterday? How many this week? A lot of us in this industry, a lot of you right now will be missing the plot in the sense that this is a home-based business. In many respects, very similar to a physical business. If you've got a premises, if you sold clothes, you had a clothes shop, and you hadn't made any attempt to show people your range, you hadn't tried to bring them into the shop, you hadn't shown them anything, you hadn't spoke to anybody, how many sales would you expect to have made? 0, right? 0. You would expect to make 0. They haven't even seen what you've got. Yet because you're taking training or thinking about this master plan or whatever it is, moving, I call it sideways movement, you're not actually taking a step, you expect this success to come to you. You need to be tapping people on the shoulder, online or offline, and saying, this is what I've got, take a look. When you do that, even if what you've got isn't that great, or even if you're not that great at it, eventually that dam will build up of people piling and looking at what you've got, and you will get some sign-ups. So that is the first point to address. Are you even showing people what you've got? Or are you just doing that sideways movement of doing this technical stuff, setting up all these master plan scenarios and master plan techniques, yet you never actually take a step with them or expose people to what you're doing? Okay, so that's point number 1. When you're doing that, point number 2 is look at exactly how you're showing them that information. How are you sharing what you've got? Now you've got eyes on your presentation or whatever it is you're using, let's look at refining that so your conversions are better. You want to make the best use of your time, right? If you can show 10 and get 2 signups as opposed to 100 and get 2 signups, that's better. So a lot of you make the mistake of just kind of blurting everything out. It's nerves, it's desperation again, we've spoken about that. Don't try and give a presentation on the spot. Don't try and be the company tool. They've probably paid people, or at least got the leaders in your company who are very good at what they're doing, to create those webinars or create those presentations. You can't do any better. You can't. So why try and reinvent the wheel when you've already got a fantastic one that's converting and working for you? Don't just do that presentation on the spot. Don't tell them it's an amazing opportunity, ground floor, pre-launch, all that rubbish. It just screams scam. Raise their curiosity. Don't raise their resistance by kind of throwing up everything on them, okay? So look at some tweaks you can make and, you know, just look for getting the appointment. I've got something you might want to see. No idea if it's for you. When can you give me 20 minutes? Something really, really basic, you know? What is it? Well, it's visual. I got to show you. Have you got 20 minutes or not? Just be postured. If they're interested, they will take a look. If they're not, no big deal. You can move on, okay? And then the third point that you've got to look at, and this is I'm kind of giving you a really key pointer that a lot of you are never really taught, and that is you've got to become a closer. Okay, I believe this is important in terms of the speed of your growth. Do you need to close to build a successful network marketing business? Perhaps not, but if you want to be a leader, if you want to hit the leaderboards, if you want a big team, if you want big success in your industry, then you've got to be able to be in charge of your own success. Three-way calls are fantastic. I recommend using those, especially at first, because it shows leverage. It shows you can point to someone and get help. That's great. But do you want to be in a situation whereby you have to book, you know, call your prospect and get a time and call your upline and get a time, and that doesn't work, so you've got to rebook the appointment, and then there's technical issues trying to add people to calls? Do you want all that mess, or do you want to be able to have that confidence and just imagine being able to feel that I can go and answer any question? I know what I'm doing. They can throw anything at me. I don't need help. I can answer that. I can do that myself. The speed of your growth is gonna take off because of your confidence, and because also you can set your own diary, set your own appointments, and go far, far quicker. That's one of the biggest things that I did. People always ask me, how did you go full time in 5 months? I learned how to close very quickly. You know, I have other leaders send me leads sometimes because they trust me in the sense that I can close. And they're fantastic, cool people. You know, we all work and help each other. But if you can close, you'll have a skill that not only is beneficial for you, other people will be attracted to you because they want to learn it, because it's rare in this industry. And if you can step up and take steps to learn from great closers and become one yourself, you're always going to be in high demand and grow a successful business. So 3 fundamental points there to put into action. And if you kind of want a clear plan of this, if you kind of want some, excuse me, if you want some steps that more specific, if you're on YouTube, I'm going to put it on the top line of the About box. If you're on my blog, it's in the top right-hand corner. I can never fathom out which way when the video flips. Top right-hand corner of this blog, 30-day success blueprint. 7 steps to building a successful network marketing business. You know, some really actionable points. It's a free audio that you can download, and you can go out and create success absolutely right now today. And it's absolutely free. It's my gift to you. So I hope you got value from this video. If you did, share it around. Let's put this information to people that need it. Go ahead and grab that 30-day blueprint if you feel it would be at all any benefit to you. And whatever you're doing, go and create a business, a day, and a life that counts, guys. I'll see you on the next video.